And greetings everyone, the Admiral here with episode 1 of season 2 of the Admiral Derps of Grid. Indeed, indeed. Now before we start, I hope you're doing all fine out there in the red pill type reality and you survived this formidable heat-waving summer relatively unharmed. The old man did barely so. Indeed, indeed. But I want to thank all of you who are still with the old man, or again with the old man, and maybe by the end of this episode you will say, okay, old man, we understand the reasons why you dropped that, and maybe we shouldn't hate too much on you. That would be really, really amazing, because there were a lot of little things, a lot of reasons which came together, which changed kind of the direction where to go and what to do. So I could now lay out all of these reasons, but you would still possibly sit here next week. So let's maybe focus on a few. And as I was saying, hopefully by the end of this episode you forgive the old man. That would be really amazing. Now let's start with the most ridiculous reason for dropping that again. The old man does not have a mobile recording device anymore. It died, basically, my iPhone, around the time of the last episode of season 1. And without a recording device, as you know, there is no recording possible. As you can possibly tell, we are now here with a more fixed setup, so I cannot really show you around right now, but I'm recording from my laptop with a nice microphone here. But mobile recording is basically impossible now. I cannot really move around the laptop here, because also here the batteries drain pretty fast right now. So I would need a big battery and a laptop and a microphone all together, and then move around, and that's not really something I could do possibly. So excuse me. So this is the first reason. And I will try to remedy the situation, but at the moment I don't have any financial resources to buy even the smallest of mobile recording devices. And the reason for not having money I will possibly explain or hint at during this episode, and for sure show you, hopefully, next episode. So that's the first reason. The second reason, of course, is was the heat wave in summer. It was, in my lifetime, possibly the longest period of incredible heat ever. We had here in France like at least 2 months, not a single drop of rain, and temperatures which were like really, really high. So too high for an old person like the old man, like the Admiral. So the bottom line is I couldn't really do anything on our situation here in the forest. So what you saw in the videos before the big break is about the state of the situation right now. Modulo some grass which actually grew in the last few weeks when it started to rain again and it got cold. Actually right now it's pretty chill. But so we seeded the grass before the big break. Then the heat wave started, and all the little grass babies which started to grow basically died. Now Julia pointed out that we had pretty hardy grass seeds, and what I didn't expect is that actually some of these seeds survived and germinated just recently. So it's not really a covering or coverage with grass, but it's a start, and we all play Minecraft, so we know that grass will spread at some point. So it's not too bad. So not all is lost. Some grass actually grew, and maybe next episode I will be able to show you the little things which actually changed since the last episode of season 1, so many months ago. So that's the second reason. The bottom line is I couldn't really do a lot. I barely ventured out of the yard. Within the yard there is well, it has a lot of isolation, so it's pretty cool. So whenever I was in the forest, I was residing in the yard together with the cats, who, by the way, are all doing fine. So cats are happy and really content, and they just love the situation here, and all are in the best shape of their life, basically, of their lives. So including Flusy, who grew quite a lot. So I hope I will show you. Where's Flusy, by the way? She isn't around. She was just around. Anyway, so all cats are doing fine. But yeah, I was mostly residing inside the yard, watching Stargate. Yeah, Stargate. And couldn't do really work. In the moment you step out, you start to sweat. And as the old man is no longer the youngest, there was not really a way to do much. But yeah, that's the second reason. Then the third reason is vaguely linked to the heat wave. As you all know, the old man is a permanent researcher, tenured researcher in a French laboratory. And yeah, the spiraling down started about a year ago. And within this time, I couldn't really do research because, yeah, sleeping in the cold winter nights in the car outside, basically, and trying to get some sort of home back, and also rescuing the cats from the savagery in Faco-Germinhoville. I wasn't really up for doing my job, so I needed to catch up quite a bit. And yeah, the heat wave kind of presented a nice moment to do just that. As we have now our yacht, we have our home, semi-home, and the cats were doing all fine. I just decided to make a vacation from vacation, and yeah, vacation from off-gridding, and went back to work, and yeah, tried to catch up on all the many months in which I couldn't do any work, basically. And yes, I did indeed, and yeah, it was like a good moment to do just that. So back to baseline, basically, on the side of work as well. And yeah, so all was going fine, but yeah, on the side of videos, there was not really point to show you how the old man is doing some mathematics on the blackboard. So that's the third reason. And then possibly the most serious reason is that yeah, I hope you remember that in the before the big break, I hinted kind of at a big upcoming news or secret which will be revealed, and I intended kind of to make a cliffhanger. It was like a cliffhanger situation. And yeah, I have to say, over the summer I was working on this as well. Now, as French bureaucracy is possibly the slowest in the world, it took the whole summer. In fact, right now, in this very moment, which is quasi real time, I can say that we are just, I think, 72 hours out of reaching the 100% of the thing I prepared, I hinted at, I presented as a cliffhanger, will actually work out. No, actually, if it's 100%, it did work out. So in 72 hours, it will have worked out. Yay. So yeah, I cannot really tell you, or I don't want to tell you right now exactly what it is. Kind of continuation of the cliffhanger situation. You know, the old man, he is just horrible. But yeah, you can be ensured that it will be something amazing. So I was working on this as well. It took basically loss of my nerves. Because dealing with French bureaucracy is not an easy task. And as I didn't have much leverage here on the side of nerves, after all this falling down, basically, yeah, it took the last out. And yeah, so I was working on the situation. That is the main message here. and it will be presented starting next episode. How about that? We are about 99.999% through, so it's just now waiting 72 more hours, and that is just fantastic. And what it will be, as I was saying, is amazing. So we'll see it. It is linked to the trees behind me, and now you can make a prediction what it will be. These trees are not yet ours. So that should actually reveal now for most of you, possibly, or for all of you, what it will be. So yeah, good work done. And if you're still with the old man, then I would very much invite you to join for the part 2 of the old man's off-grid adventures, which will take a completely different direction in a way. So teasing you to oblivion basically here, but yeah, we'll see about this. Now, on the side of future plans, apart from going part 2 of off-grid, whatever, you get the old man's point here. There are also some other plans, and if you could leave a comment down below what you think about making Minecraft videos again. So that would be fantastic. I started to play again Minecraft after possibly a year off, because there was no way to do Minecraft really, and sleeping in the car without internet and power didn't really allow for that. So I started with a 1.13 world. Now I heard already that 1.14 will come out with crossbows and all the fancy stuff. So yeah, big update again, but 1.13 was possibly the biggest update ever, and I started with a new world. Now I'm not very far in, so I basically constructed my first not dirt house, but like the first knight's house. And it's a beautiful area. It has the coral reef around. It has some treasures, I think, which I didn't dig up yet. Then different biomes, right at the border of it. So I would propose to stay with it and just jump into the first house, basically the first night house, and then continue from there on out. So if you're up for vanilla adventure of the old man again, please let me know down below in the comment section. Then kind of as this is fitting to the off-grid experience of the old man, I also started to play Regrowth again. As you possibly remember, back in the days we had modded Minecraft series called Regrowth, and halfway through we went over to Deadcraft's world and helped him to make it through basically, but we never really finished our world or even Deadcraft's world, because the end of it is I think the millionaire situation, and that was extremely exciting to play, but as it was on Deadcraft's server, at some point we simply stopped because this would have been a long adventure basically. So I started also a Regrowth world again, and I'm not far in. Basically, the first few quests are done, the baseline quests, and I have a nice idea for making a very nice base camp, with which I started already. So if you're up for this one, then please leave a comment down below. Then as a third option, there is The Simple Life, which I started to play and I really love because it's mostly educational and very easy going. So with a lot of things to discover, a brilliant quest book, really thought through. And from what I saw, there will be soon The Simple Life 3 coming out. I would be really up for this as well. It's 1.12 powered, so a lot of things possibly to discover. But I didn't start yet. So if you are up for this, then again, please leave a comment down below. Or if you have any other suggestion for a little modded Minecraft series, then just feel free to comment down below. I would be totally up for this. However, it won't be like on a daily basis. That is impossible because 3 days of the week, 4 days of the week, we are basically in the forest where we cannot play really Minecraft due to the power limitations and missing internet, etc., etc., etc. And also the computer power isn't big enough. The portable here is pretty low efficiency, very old one. And yeah, so it will be possibly 1-2 episodes per week. And yeah, not possibly, if something comes in the way, then possibly no episode per week. So it will be very, very sporadic episodes and uploads. But yeah, if you're up for it, please let the old man know. I would be definitely up for it. So yeah, the nerves are back. We are in a good situation here, and I think playing Minecraft again together with you guys would not be a bad idea. Anyway, I think that covers it all. And yeah, as I was saying at the beginning, I hope you excuse the old man for dropping that a few months ago. But yeah, there was not really a choice. It's all new territory for the old man on the side of experiences, and it's pretty fragile at this point still. So when there's something coming in I didn't expect, then yeah, it leads to a big shift in priorities, and there's no real stability at this point. So it's all very floating about the whole experience and the life of the old man. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for joining up again, for joining in, being with the old man. And yeah, on the side of comments, I will also do my best to answer more of your comments, because I realize that I'm pretty lazy in that as well. So yeah, with a lot of new upcoming things, I hope we get back to a normal interaction with steady flow of videos and reply to comments, and maybe some fun playing Minecraft. If you are up for it, the old man is up for it. Now, with that being said, thank you very much for watching. Over and out, good hunting, and hopefully see you next time when we start to reveal the news, the big surprise, the cliffhanger, the whatever. Okay, see you next time.